Majority of my Igbo brothers, they don't want to hear the word one Nigeria. But one Nigeria was created by Igbos. I will explain to you. Even before we gained our independence, our founding father, they see the differences between Nigerians. They see the difference in culture, different in religion, and they agree to practice regional system of government. A system of government that will give every region an autonomous power. But that was being opposed by Nnamdi Azikiwe. Before the eve of Nigeria independence, he went to London to complain to our colonial master that he wants one Nigeria, but the Westerner and the Northerner don't want that to be. Even though after our independence, Nigeria practiced regional system of government, we have in the north Sir Ahmadu Bello, in the west Awolowo, and in the east we have Nnamdi Azikiwe. But that system of government was being interrupted when Nigeria experienced a first military coup d'etat that was being carried out by an Easterner. Though Agui Iromsi and Iboma stopped the military coup d'etat, everyone expects Agui Iromsi to maintain the system of government that was created by our founding father, regional system of government. What did Agui do? Agui Iromsi destroy and abolish regional system of government, create stratocracy, a system of government by the military, and make himself the head of state. Making himself the head of state, Nigeria technically become a federal system of government, whereby regional system of government were reduced to the barest minimum, and the federal system of government will oversee the nation. What Agui Ironsi did threw the nation into chaos, and that does not go down well with a lot of people. And we have people like Isaac Adaka-Boro, who on several occasions pleaded with Agui Iromsi, sent letters, protest, and even sent delegates, pleading with him we need to return to regional system of government, and also pointing out that Niger Delta being the only source of income of the nation, and yet the people are living in abject poverty. Regional system of government will help abolish the poverty in his region. But Agui Iromsi refused to listen to anyone because he wanted the power all to himself. One Nigeria was created. By who? By an Igbo man. Then Isaac Adaka-Boro went ahead and declared the Republic of Niger Delta, and he created his own militant. When Agui Iromsi saw that Isaac Adaka-Boro declared the Republic of Niger Delta, him, with the support of Ojukwu, moved to stop Isaac Adaka-Boro. They fought the Niger Delta militant for good 12 days. After the battle, the Isaac Adaka-Boro and his men, they lost the battle, and Agui Iromsi arrested Isaac Adaka-Boro, tried him for treason, and he was in prison awaiting his execution. When the Northerners, they planned their counter coup. Don't forget, the Igbos, they planned the first coup in Nigeria, and the Northerners, they also carried out the counter coup, and Agui Iromsi was killed while Isaac Adaka-Boro was still in the prison. And then Jacobu Gowon became the head of state. After the counter coup, all the Igbos, they became victims everywhere. They started killing the Igbos, and that was what moved Ojukwu, who helped Agui Iromsi to stop Isaac Adaka-Boro from declaring Niger Delta Republic. Ojukwu, ironically himself, went ahead and declared the Republic of Biafra. Then Isaac Adaka-Boro was still in prison, and Nigeria was thrown into the second civil war. Then, when the Biafra led by Ojukwu and Nigeria led by Gowon went into the civil war, Isaac Adaka-Boro, who was still in prison, wrote letter to Jacobu Gowon telling him that Ojukwu cannot eat his cake and have it. Ojukwu and Agui Iromsi said one Nigeria, and one Nigeria it will be. They stopped him from declaring Niger Delta Republic, and they can never have the Biafra. He pleaded with Gowon to release him from prison because he had an unfinished business with Ojukwu. Then Jacobu Gowon, knowing that Isaac Adaka-Boro felt betrayed by the Igbos, he immediately released Isaac Adaka-Boro from prison and make him a major. Then Isaac Adaka-Boro used his power as a major to enlist all his fellow militants into the Nigeria army, and they fought alongside Nigeria army to defeat the Biafra. If you know the story about the civil war, Isaac Adaka-Boro and his men, they are the one that helped Nigeria army to win the Biafra. Believe it or not, because the Niger Delta militants, they know the land, they know the river, they know everywhere, and with the ability to speak every language, They were the one that carried out those atrocities during the war. They were the one that finished all the Igbos everywhere because they had the grievances. They felt betrayed by the Igbos. The Igbos stopped them from declaring Niger Delta Republic. Why would the Igbos want to have Biafra? Because of Isaac Adaka Boro. This man fought tirelessly alongside Nigeria army, though he was eventually killed near Okrika, River State, the present-day River State. But that man, he dealt with the Igbos because Ojukwu and Agui Romsey stopped him from achieving Niger Delta Republic, and that was one of the reasons why Ojukwu also could not achieve Biafra. You said one Nigeria, and one Nigeria it will remain. As a vast historian, I have been sent to give all Nigeria the truth. I'm Mr. Z, and I will be back.